Get ready to relive the 80s. Tri-Valley Theater Company is bringing you Rock of Ages, the smash hit musical that takes you back to the era of big hair, big dreams, and even bigger guitar solos. Featuring the iconic hits from Styx, Night Ranger, REO Speedwagon, Pat Benatar, Twisted Sister, and more. Don't miss the chance to sing along to your favorite 80s anthems. Grab your tickets now for Tri-Valley Theater Company's Rock of Ages at livermorearts.org.
So really the only people who could benefit for breathing correctly are people who breathe. So if you don't breathe, then you probably won't get much benefit out of learning how to breathe. Hi, my name is James Nestor. I'm the author of Breath, The New Science of a Lost Art.
I made it out to the cottonwoods, slept with my ear down to the ground. And in my dreams I could hear the screams as it all came tumbling down.
So I'm not sure, what is it about jazz that people are a little bit hesitant or tentative, or what can we do to open people up to being, wanting to come and listen to it and appreciate it?
Chris, that's a really, really good question, because I'm probably going to upset a lot of jazz musicians right now. Jazz is not an audience-friendly music in many regards. If you go see jazz today, at Yoshi's or some of these clubs, it's going to be, in my opinion, musicians playing for musicians. Unless you're a true, authentic jazz fan that loves bebop and all that, that's great. But to your point, that's not a large audience. Me personally, I'm not what they call a burner. I'm not playing a million notes per minute and playing bebop. And whenever I'm in those settings, I can. Whenever I'm in those settings, I feel that that's just a bunch of musicians playing for musicians, or playing for yourself, even worse, And for me, the reason I play music, and this is, I feel why my shows do so well, is a big part of the show is big part of the show is putting together the concept. Yeah. Besides that, the next step is putting together the right musicians. This is why I change up. I have my core group, but I'll change up different musicians here and there. And then, but really, it comes down to picking the right material and structuring it in a way that builds a show, that programs a show, that tugs at your heart. And so for me, even though I'm playing jazz, it's not that jazz that goes over your head. Really, for me, every show I do is all about, I want that audience to have a night of their life, and just to be entertained, to be amazed by the musicians that I bring, to be amazed by the songs that we selected. The purpose is to elevate the evening for them that night. So, and we deliver on that. And so I don't, I think, yes, of course I'm doing jazz, but the jazz that most people think of as, when you think of jazz, is that music that just goes over the head, and it's just all, 15-minute solos. Who wants to see a sax solo for 15 minutes? Not me. Oh, and you know, so that's how I've always, I just, you know, the musicians, the music that I love is that music that really hits your heart and hits you where you are that night. And those are the shows I try to program. And I do that, and the musicians that I bring with me do an amazing job at doing that. And we're pretty successful in again hitting that emotion for the audience and in their evening. So it is jazz. It's not the jazz that you would think of, but